In a quiet neighborhood where tensions brew like an ever-boiling kettle, there sits an improbable hero. They do not wear a cape nor wield a sword. Instead, their power is an unassuming, tranquil presence that somehow, inexplicably, bends the wills of those around them. The air itself feels altered where they reside, so much so that rivals, once locked in unending animosity, feel a compulsion to change course. What creates such gravity? This is the puzzle we explore, an examination of unintended peace. We begin with the anchor, a soul who has cleared life of its needless clutter, preferring solitude in their garden. Not one for theatrics, they wield no force beyond their own stillness, creating an oasis of calm in their midst. Herein lies a fascinating contradiction down the street. Two perpetual adversaries, entrenched in a cycle of mutual destruction. Known for their energy-draining vine of animosity, they quarrel incessantly, as if feeding on each other's discord. Yet as remarkable as it seems, the anchor's simple presence becomes a catalyst. The energy once thrown into their feud finds a curious outlet. The haters, realizing that their conflict remains insignificant when mirrored against such tranquility, make a surprising decision. They set aside their grievances, uniting in a peculiar alliance to target the source of their discomfort, the very garden that embodies peace. They choose to combat serenity together. A scene like this redefines what's possible when darkness faces an implacable light. There is humor, of course, in the anchor watching this tableau unfold, amused if not bemused by their role as the unintentional peace broker. Their laughter for the first time hands them a subtle victory, albeit a victory forged in envy. But intrigue turns to insight as we delve deeper. These haters have achieved a state of truce by focusing on an external target, yet they remain oblivious to their own internal shortcomings. Meanwhile, a parable unfolds, the squashed tomato effect, a vivid metaphor for lives compressed by their own unresolved strife. The hatred they direct towards the anchor's sanctuary becomes a weight too substantial to sustain, lest they themselves implode before long. Suddenly, the narrative pivots to a new realization. In overcoming one adversary, they could learn to overcome the real enemy, themselves. Their collaboration against a single force is proof that working together isn't beyond them, only misfocused. This spark of potential cooperation, fueled by misguided intent, offers a glimpse into what might be achieved if energies were redirected towards mutual betterment. As the anchor observes from their garden, they stand as a monolith of sovereignty, unmoved, disengaged yet intricately involved in a transformation they did not intend. A touch of vindication sweetens their solitude, but there's more at stake, a hope that the haters might eventually catch up, not as adversaries, but as allies in life's journey. In the end, the question lingers like the last whisper of a fading breeze. Will they ever understand that the peace they inadvertently foster now offers them a path out of chaos? Or will they remain perpetually marooned at the riverbank, floundering in the waters of their making? The answer remains unseen, and perhaps, just perhaps, watching this unfold is the sweetest symphony of all.